Hello everyone, my name is Ard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at LEGO Star Wars set number 75373. This is the Ambush on Mandalore battle pack. It has 109 pieces, and like most normal battle packs, or pretty much every single one of them, it has 4 minifigures: a Mandalorian Warrior, a Mandalorian Night Owl, and then 2 Imperial Commandos from Mandalorian Season 3. Right off the bat, I think this is one of my favorite battle packs we've had in a while. I really quite like it. I think there's actually some playability here, which you don't really get out of battle packs. The builds are usually quite lacking. But this one I actually think has somewhat of a substantial build, but at the same time it's not like a vehicle or something that we've been getting now for the last few battle packs, where we've had a vehicle instead of a terrain build like this one. So with this build, you've got your 4 figures, the little rock base that can connect to the larger Paz Vizsla vs. Moff Gideon set, a little crate which matches one that you have in that larger set, and then of course the main attraction with this set, like really any battle pack, is your minifigures. With this one you have no named characters. They're pretty generic minifigures, especially those Imperial Commandos, which are going to be real, I think, highlights to this set. And I think taking a closer look at them, like it will in a little while, I think they are really nice minifigures and definitely one I wouldn't mind having a few of. I think the Mandalorians are also quite nice, and the build itself I think is a little nice, good enough little scenery build. So the little crate you've got here, just a dark bluish gray and light bluish gray color, with a thermal detonator in the little crate. There, it's a fine crate build. Nice little accessory for your set, as well as an additional side build is this stud shooter cannon, which is the, I believe, exact same build as the 332nd battle pack. It's fine, it's got a little stud shooter, it has some playability there, and it's alright. So the build, a light bluish gray base, dark bluish gray rocks, as well as the dark tan rocks, pretty much make up the whole build. A little arched entryway there for your minifigures to go in and out through the tunnels. Spinning it around, you have got a clip for a longer sniper blaster, as well as spots to place your minifigures. There's a decent amount of studs on the base, which is nice to place your figures around. I think you have lots of options when it comes to the playability of this set. Of course, clips there, and then a spot for a clip on something else to clip in there, which I'll just show you right now. So this is the Paz Vizsla set. It can connect to it in a couple ways, but there's the clip there, where you've got it on the side, the tunnel in there, and then just taking it off. I believe there is another clip just right there, where you can take this one, and there you've just got a straight on display with that instead of the side display. So a longer one or a deeper one, whichever you choose to do. I also think that the sets just, they're not overly expensive sets, the 2 of them, so the entire display isn't that much. This is a $20 set, like most battle packs, or all battle packs currently released. Actually, I should say most, considering that a Ninjago set called a battle pack did release earlier this year that I think cost like $10. But taking a look at the figures, definitely the highlight of this one for me is this Imperial Commando, the white, the dark bluish gray, the little red accents, the jetpack piece there with the printed tile, a normal blaster. He's pretty detailed, a well done minifigure, and yeah, I think it's a impressive minifigure. I think the new helmet mold looks nice as well. It's a dual molded helmet with the dark bluish gray and light bluish gray, or sorry, the white and the dark bluish gray, is then the black is printed onto the outside of the helmet. I think the belt printing between the hips and the torso is done well, and it's just a nice looking minifigure, definitely one that I quite like and would like to get, I guess, a few more of. This is the Mandalorian Night Owl with the blue and dark blue colors, the silver in there as well, one of those larger blasters, a gunmetal gray jetpack, and all the printing you'd pretty much want for a generic Mandalorian from the toes to the helmet. All these figures just have black heads underneath. And then the Mandalorian Warrior is a very similar color spree, same amount of printing, and same type of jetpack. They're very similar figures, but I think they're pretty good ones. And I guess the last bit of this set that's interesting is the play feature of this superhero stand piece being used, that you can fly around your characters. They all have jetpacks, so it all makes sense for them to be flying around. And it just, I think, adds some nice playability to this set that you don't really have with battle packs. I think in a lot of cases they're pretty stationary and you're really just buying them for the minifigures. I do think there's some actual value here in the build. Not to mention the rock pieces are pretty cool. Like, just rock pieces, I feel like in Lego are pretty valuable for making your own creations, and this one you got quite a few of them, especially in that dark tan color, so I see no real issues at all with this set. I think the little crate and stud shooter are fine little accessories. The build itself I think is a decent one as well. I really like the inclusion of all those rock pieces. I know if I do buy a couple more of these, I'll definitely use those at some point. I think the minifigures are nice. Those Imperial Commandos are definitely a standout. And then the Mandalorians are nice as well to add to your Mandalorian Season 1, 2, and 3 lineup of different Mandalorians that we've gotten. So I think the set is pretty nice. I definitely recommend it. I think at its original price it's fine, but if you can get it in a few months, or will be able to get it in a few months on sale, I definitely recommend this set because, of course, you have 3 exclusive minifigures with this set and 2 of one of those. So I think it's a pretty good one, a new mold in there as well. And overall, I think it's a really good LEGO Star Wars set. I think it's one of the best battle packs we've got in the last few years. I think I've got to go back a decent bit to find one that I think is better than this. I'm talking just your normal $15, $20 battle pack price. And I think you've got to go back a decent bit because I think this is better than both the clone battle packs currently out. The Snow Trooper battle pack probably was a bit close to this, but I still think this one is better than that, and I think it's better than something like the Jawa, Tatooine one, the Mandalorians, the Sith Trooper one. I think you really have to go a while back for me to find a battle pack that's better than this. I think all the minifigures work in a battle pack, and they're all pretty well done and nice ones at that. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.